Constructing a line parallel to a given line through a point not on the line. In order to construct a line parallel to a given line through a point not on the line, we must first start by creating a line. We will use the line tool located here. Select and drag down and click on line to make sure your line is actually selected. By clicking once on the screen, we have created point A. We will now drag the cursors horizontally to the right and click a second time to form point B. Now we have line AB. The next part of this construction is to create a point above the line AB. We want to click on the point tool here, and then once above line AB, this creates point C. We will now construct a line through point A and C using the line tool. So we will select the line tool again, and then click on point A, and then point C. This constructed line AC. Next, we want to place a point D between points A and C on line AC by using the point tool, and then clicking once on line AC. This point should be more than half the distance from A to C. Of course, we did not construct the midpoint, so we will have to estimate this. So I will select our point tool, and then more than half the distance from A to C. Again, D was created. We will now use the compass tool to translate the length of segment AD centered at point A. To do this, click on the circle tool here and drag down to select compass. Then we're going to click on points A, and then D, and then A again. Notice this created a circle with radius AD centered at A. Then we want to select the compass tool again. We're going to select points A, and then D, and then this time we're going to select point C, so that we have a circle with radius AD centered at point C. Now we need to plot a point, so we will select the point tool. We are going to plot point E at the intersection of the circle centered at C and line AC, so right here. Then we are going to plot a point F at the intersection of circle centered at A and line AB, right here. Using the compass tool, we are going to now construct a circle with radius DF about point E. To do this, we're going to select the compass tool again. Make sure compass is selected. Then we are going to select point D, then point F, and lastly point E. We now need to plot another point, so we will select the line or the point tool. Now we want to plot a point at the intersection of the circle centered at E and the circle centered at C. So right here, and this will create point G. Lastly, we must construct the line parallel to line AB through point C. To do this, we're going to select the line tool. So make sure line is selected, then point C, and then point G. This is how you can create the construction of a line parallel to a given line through a point not on the original line using GeoGebra. Now in your groups, when you guys are working on the construction of these geometric figures, these lines, these angles, I want you to be thinking about, why are we using technology? What does technology allow us to do, or GeoGebra allow us to do, that paper and pencil does not let us do? One thing you'll notice in the construction I did is that if I select point B, which was on our original line, and I drag it, the parallel line we constructed through point C will remain parallel. This right here is one advantage of why I chose to use GeoGebra in this construction.